the background. That's not cute. Although we're not going to make this video aesthetic, I'm literally going to show you everything that I eat, how I eat it. Like, not everything is Gordon Ramsay style, you know? So I'm gonna make some breakfast. I'm not massively hungry this morning. I either wake up starving, where my belly just feels empty, or I just wake up and all I want is a coffee. Which I've already had my coffee, by the way, because I'm one of them people where the minute I open my eyes, the first thing I think about is coffee. So I've already had an oat milk latte. On mornings where I'm not feeling that hungry, I still like to have something just because I know it's going to be a busy day, and I do actually want to go and work out this morning, and I don't really like to work out on an empty stomach. So I'm just going to make a quick protein smoothie. I either like to make it with berries or banana. I think I'm going to do a mix of both today. So I'm going to maybe put like half a banana in just for a little bit more energy, and then frozen berries so it's nice and cold. Okay, oh my god, I didn't realise how much actually goes in these smoothies. So I'm gonna do a full banana because that's quite a small one and it's feeling quite sorry for itself. So I'm gonna do a banana. I've got some blueberries and strawberries frozen, and some frozen raspberries. I'm gonna add a dollop of Fage, is that how you say it? Yogurt. One, because it's creamy, it makes it so creamy, and two, it's extra protein, so that's always a win. I also do add protein powder. This is the Myprotein Vanilla. Always add peanut butter, this makes it taste amazing. Honey, and I'm also gonna add some collagen powder as well. I really want to try and make the Hailey Bieber one. Oh, and I also use almond milk, just for reference. That one looks so yummy, like the strawberry and like coconut. But I don't know what coconut to use. Like, would you just use coconut milk? Oh my god, that is way too much. I don't really measure anything. I just kind of eyeball it. And I've definitely done too many raspberries there. So let me just take out this chunk. I'm just going to add in like that much yogurt. Not a lot, but it just makes it so creamy. Some collagen powder as well, and then obviously the peanut butter and some protein. I don't usually do a full scoop. I probably do like 3/4 of one. Maybe I'll do a full scoop today because we're going to the gym. I'm actually going to use oat milk today. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it. So I'm going to use oat milk. And then that should be all good. I actually think this is like one of my favourite breakfasts, mostly because it tastes like a dessert. Like, I'm such a sweet breakfast person. So this is like a dessert for breakfast, and it honestly keeps you full for so long. Like, you wouldn't think it because it's basically a beverage at this point. But for me, because it's got like the banana in there, it's got protein in there, you've got your fats from peanut butter, it just keeps you full for ages. And it's really pretty. So good. Could do with a bit more honey, but it's fine. Let's not miss any. Thank you. But yeah, that's how I make my breakfast smoothie. I'm gonna go drink this and then probably get on with some work and go to the gym. I actually did film a little gym routine, so I'm gonna show you that after lunch. But for now, I'm gonna make some lunch, and we actually have a sponsorship for today's video, which is HelloFresh. And I've been working with HelloFresh now for, I think, over a year. It's great for me because I order takeout so much, but HelloFresh actually encourages me to cook, and obviously I'm going to save so much money by doing that. And one thing about me is whenever I go to the supermarket, I always somehow end up overbuying and I end up throwing food away, which I always hate doing. But with HelloFresh, you order for how many people there are in your household, and you can choose all of your own recipes, and then the portions just come perfectly for however many people. So I order it for 2 people, and there's never any food waste. I feel like I save so much money, and it just keeps me on track with what I'm eating as well. So they come with these recipe cards. These are the 2 that I'm choosing between for lunch. I do usually cook HelloFresh dinners in the evening, but I've got loads of time today, so I'm gonna make one for lunch. because Manny's at home as well, so I thought we could have a nice lunch together. But this is what the recipe cards look like. So this one is the prawn and tomato risotto, which sounds amazing. And these are all the ingredients that it comes with. And then it also has the nutritional information on the back and all of the steps as well. But there's literally so many recipes to choose from, and you can choose all of your own recipes, obviously. I have actually had the risotto before from HelloFresh. I don't think I've had this prawn one, but I've had a risotto before, and they're unbelievable. I don't know why I was always scared of making risotto. To me, that just seemed quite hard. Like, it sounded like it was going to be difficult, but it's actually really easy. I'm going to do a little montage of me making this, but I wanted to let you guys know that I do also have a discount code with HelloFresh, which is Madison60, and that will get you 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes for 25% off. Like, that is incredible, and another good way to save money. You're welcome. Kind of thing with a spoon, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little taste test on camera, and then I'm gonna go eat my lunch. Get a little prawn. Oh my god, who knew I could make risotto like this? Like, that is 10/10. So good. I'm going to take you through my gym routine. Now, I know everyone's goals are going to be very different. My main goal is just to stay in shape and stay toned. I can't really build my legs too much or my bum because of my job, but I can get a little peachy bum and yeah, just stay toned and slim. So I'm going to start on the Stairmaster, and I usually do about 10 minutes just because I don't think I could possibly do any more. The way my heart is racing when I'm doing this is insane. So I do this on about level 10 for 10 minutes, and then I get straight into my workout. So I'm going to start off with some stretches. Very important. I've realized how important recently when I didn't stretch and ended up in bed all day. And then this is probably the heaviest thing that I do. I do hip thrusts, like medium heavies, but I feel like I can go a little bit heavier with this just because it doesn't really target my legs too much. It mainly focuses on my glutes. So I go quite slowly on the way down and then fast on the way up, pause, and then slowly on the way down. You get the gist. And then I'm going to go into some curtsy lunges. Are these curtsy lunges or curtsy squats? I don't actually know the full name. And I do 4 sets of these, and I do 8 reps. Same with the hip thrusts, and same with everything that I do on my glutes, to be honest. But I want to hit all areas of my glutes, so I feel like these really hit the sides. And then I'm going to do some RDLs, and every single time I film myself doing RDLs, I'm like, Mads, fix your posture, girl, but I guess that's how you learn. And again, I'm just doing 4 sets of 8. And then just to finish off my booty, I'm gonna do some, are these glute bridges? I'm learning from TikTok, so please don't mind me if I'm naming things wrong, but I think these are called glute bridges. I've actually got a band around my knees as well, and let me tell you, that band is the devil. Like, it makes it so difficult. But I do some full glute bridges, and then I do a hold at the top, like push my legs out and in, and then do some little pulses, and I do this until failure, so it just really burns your glutes out. And then Emmanuel came to join me to film the rest of my workout because I didn't know where to put you guys. Oh, jump scare. So then I'm gonna do some more full body. So I'm just doing some clean squat and presses. So that's a clean, that's a squat, and that's a press. And this really gets your heart rate going, and you're still lifting weights, so I feel like you're still burning fat. But these have been amazing for toning my body. And then the dreaded jumping burpees. I hate these so much, but again, amazing cardio, and yeah, they're just a really good finisher when I'm at the gym. Oh, and then Manny was trying to film some aesthetic drone type shots. And then I just finished off with an ab routine. So I'm doing some mountain climbers, some toe touches as well. I usually don't do it on a bench, but I couldn't find a mat, so I just did these on a bench. And then I just finished off with some full jackknives. And if you know, you know, these are absolutely killer, but so good for your abs. This is my favourite post-gym meal. So I've got this baked apple yoghurt from Skya. I actually got this in M&S and it's high protein, fat-free and so delicious. So I've just got that in a bowl with some apple, cinnamon, honey and peanut butter because I obviously can't get enough. But yeah, this is a really good after the gym meal and I can never wait to cook, so it's really quick and easy as well. It's a little bit later on. I'm just finishing off some work. It's like 5:30 now, so I'm gonna try and finish quite soon, but I'm just having a cup of tea and some chocolate. This is one thing that I will always incorporate into my diet, a bar of chocolate. I probably have 1 or 2 bars of chocolate a day. I know that sounds so bad, but I really do have a sweet tooth. I have got the craziest sweet tooth on the planet, so I'm having some chocolate. Dairy milk is my favourite, alongside Galaxy. But even when I was in a calorie deficit, I will always make sure that I can incorporate chocolate into my diet. Even if I eat smaller portions, I have to. So I'm just having my afternoon treat, which is a dairy milk and a cup of tea. And then I'm going to make some dinner later on. Because that lunch was quite carby, I'm still not really that hungry, and I won't want anything too carby for dinner, so I'm thinking maybe like steak and veggies. I've really been loving that recently. I'm making a start on dinner. I've already cut up some vegetables, so I've just got some carrots which I'm gonna roast. Maybe I'll air fry them. I've never tried carrots in the air fryer. And by the way, the air fryer is the best thing I got for Christmas. I literally love my air fryer. I also have some courgette, and I think I'm gonna do sweet corn because I'm making mash, and mash, sweet corn and gravy. Maybe it's the Caucasian in me, but mashed sweet corn and gravy is such an elite combo. I'm going to show you how I make the best mash in the world as well. So my potatoes are just boiling, and I boil them in vegetable stock just to give them a little bit more flavour. And then we're also going to have steak, which I've just seasoned. But yeah, I'm going to let that sit out for a little bit because apparently you're not meant to fry steak cold. It's meant to be like room temperature. So I'm going to leave that out for a bit. And then when the potatoes are done, I can just reheat that later. I don't really like to be overstimulated in the kitchen where I need to think about mashing the potatoes and frying the steak and cutting up the vegetables. That's too much for me. So I like to just do it in stages. If you want a recipe for a healthy mash, this is not it, because this is not the healthiest mashed potato, but it is the most delicious mashed potato. So if you want a delicious mashed potato, then follow this recipe. So I'm just mashing the potatoes, and a chef on TV told me, he didn't tell me personally, I was just watching the TV, but a chef on TV said to add hot milk and not cold milk. So I've started doing that. I don't really know the difference, but I listened to him, so I've just heated up some milk in the microwave. I really don't measure anything, I just eyeball it. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. That's probably too much. I'm just gonna add a little bit at a time, well I usually do, and then just see. Oh, actually that was a perfect amount. And then this is where it starts to get a little bit silly. So I'm gonna start off with some butter, and I really like buttery mash, so I do add quite a bit in. It is what it is, you know. You gotta make your food taste good, otherwise, what's the point? You know what I mean? What is the point in eating healthy if you really don't like it and are gonna make yourself miserable? Like, if you wanna order a takeout, get a takeout. If you want a bar of chocolate, have a bar of chocolate. Like, it's not gonna kill you. I'm gonna add some salt and pepper. And 2 types of cheese. I add Philadelphia and mozzarella. And it's so good. I don't add too much, I just add just a little sprinkling. And then a little knob of Philadelphia, and this makes it really creamy. So I'm just gonna add like that much in. And then the secret ingredient, some garlic powder. It's literally like the fluffiest mashed potato. Oh, that's what it does. So the hot milk makes it not lumpy. I remember now, that's what it does. And it really isn't lumpy, like it is the creamiest, most delicious mashed potato in the world. In fact, I'm gonna have a little. Needs more pepper though. That is a little bit more garlic too. So I've got some honey roasted carrots and I'm going to attempt to do some broccoli in here. I wasn't going to have broccoli, but I just wanted to see how it did in the air fryer. I'm not going to put it on because it's really loud. And then I've also got some courgette. So I literally just fry this in nothing and I really like the way it is. But now I'm going to do my steaks. This cooking process was difficult because of this air fryer being so loud, but these are the steaks and I've just got the mash in the microwave, so I'll show you it when it's all served up. Okay, this is dinner. I do like to have a lot of veggies and a lot of colour on my plate, so I've got broccoli, courgette, mushrooms, sweet corn, carrots, steak and mashed potato, and then I've also got some gravy which I'm gonna go get. Look at this candlelit dinner. Are you excited to eat? Okay, I've just showered and this for me is the best meal of the day. Dessert. So I was going to have some chocolate, but because I had the dairy milk before, I'm going to sustain? What's that word? Sustain.
What are you trying to say?
Abstain. Abstain from chocolate.
Ask them if they think the Dantella album is the album of the year.
Okay. So I thought I'd show you one of my like lower calorie desserts that I used to have when I was in a deficit. So I have one of these, let me show you the packet. I have one of these Fibre One bars. These are the birthday cake ones. And I've just heated it up. And then I've got these little custard pots from, is it Ambrosia? And it's like the light one. And then it's like cake and custard. I don't even need the whole thing, but this is so good and it's like really comforting as well. We've not had this in ages, have we? We used to have this all the time.
You used to have it quite a lot, didn't you? Even a cake on its own.
Oh, it's so good. It doesn't taste low calorie either, it actually tastes really good. But we're gonna eat dessert and then we're gonna get in bed. I go to Paris in the morning, so thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget I have a discount code with HelloFresh which is Madison60 and I'll leave a link to their website in the description box. Oh, I also usually have some sort of hot beverage in bed, so either a hot chocolate or a tea. Tonight it's going to be tea because I've run out of hot chocolate, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next video.